On this update, a quick update on the Ion PowerGlow 300. I just unboxed this thing.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OGJ. And before we get started, don't forget to blindly like and share all these videos that I have here on the channel, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm almost up to 4,000 subscribers now at the time of this recording, so that's really good. Let's see if we can't bring that up a little bit. I would love to have that. I've got plans. I'm trying to do stuff, and man, things are just, well, they're a little challenging right now. We'll just say that. But today we're going to have an unboxing review, actually an update on an unboxing that I did just a couple of days ago. Normally, I don't do the updates until I've had these things, for several months, sometimes a year, sometimes more, because I always say the test of time is the best test. I got to tell you, I found out a lot more about this thing, and I want to share that with you. I want to let you know that. Just a few things. So here's the deal. I bought this speaker. It is a, what the heck is it called? It's called a PowerGlow 300 by Ion. It looks great. It wasn't that expensive. $199 plus tax. Not that expensive. Not bad at all. So what I couldn't do at the time was take it to the venue where I'm going to be doing Old Guy Trivia. Wasn't able to go there, or a larger room just to see how it was going to perform, because, well, I had to buy it because there was no PA system where I was going to do trivia. So anyway, I did have a chance to get over there a couple of days ago and set it up, and I found out a few things while I was doing this. One of the things I found out is there is a mount on the bottom of this speaker. And it's the same size as some of the wooden dowels that I had here, which was important because I had to make an adapter to put it on a light stand, and now it kind of looks like it belongs. Let me show you. Oh, all right. Here's the base. You can see it right there. You can see this right here, and let's take a look. I'm not sure exactly what size it was. So the hole itself is 1.5 inches. It's 1.5 inches. So that's good. And what I did was it needed a little adapter, and I just took 1.5 inch dowel. I cut it. I drilled a couple of holes in it so that the top of my light stand would fit securely inside there. And it worked. So that's pretty good. I didn't know it had that. So you can buy stands for these, or you can make them like I did. Oh, let's get this back. There we go. All right. And if you're wondering what I'm setting that on right now, it's not a light stand. It's just the box that it came in, and I threw my robe over it, so it looks a little better. See, that's all I did. But anyway, so you can mount these on a pole. I didn't know that. So that's kind of handy. I found out a whole bunch of other things about this too. When I did the video, the original video, I couldn't run it off the power cord. That's because I was doing things a little bit backwards. This is what you need to do. If you want to run it off the power cord, you can do that. All you do is turn it on first with the battery power, and then just plug in the cord, and the battery will start to charge. You're technically still running off the battery, but the battery is being charged at the same time. So you can do that. But so far, you don't have to. I actually turned this thing on, and I let it run for about 10 hours. And the indicator hardly went down. I mean, it did go down, a couple of little bars, but no, they boast a 20-hour battery on this thing, and they're probably right. It's pretty impressive, actually, and it's nice. You don't have to have any power cords around. You can just set this on a stand or a shelf or on the floor, wherever you want, and just run it off the battery. As long as you have a full charge, you'll be all set. So I like that. The other thing is I wasn't quite sure which app to put on. I did in the video. You might have missed it because I know people like to, they like to wander around the videos. They don't watch the whole videos. But hopefully you're seeing this part. The app is the Power Glow 300. Let's see what they actually call the app, because I downloaded it. It's the Ion Sound XP app. That's the one you want, Ion Sound XP. And I'm going to show it to you. That's what it looks like when you download it. And when you pair it with Bluetooth, it shows you the speaker. Now you click on this. And look at that. It gives you all these. I know this is not the best way to do this, but it gives you all these choices. Let me go through it. You can actually, from the app, it's on. Have to make sure you hit the power switch. But you can go to the radio. And let's turn on the radio. I'm not getting anything. Why am I not getting anything? Oh. All right. Let's see if we can get something a little. There we go. Anyway, you get the idea.
Bluetooth pairing.
And you can hear it.
Bluetooth connected.
Look at that. It even talks to you. So if you're lonely, that'll talk to you. But when you open up the app, here, let's see, it says radio, audio, and lights. Let's take a look at those. If you go to the audio, you have this little mixer, high, mid-range, and low, which is nice. Actually, in the order that was low, mid-range, and high. But if you turn that on, it gives you those choices. Plus, let's see, if you click right up here where it said normal, it gives you these little options. Oh, come on. There we go. Normal, rock, classical, jazz, country, pop, bass, custom. You can custom make your own and just have a preset for it. So that's kind of nice too. I like that. Let's see. The one thing that I have the most difficulty with is not using the back button. Don't use the back button on your phone. There's one right up here when you need it, and that's where you want to go. So let's go to right here. There's this little gray. There you go. Right under mic echo, you can control the mic, the source, which is USB or your SD card, whatever. And also the volume, the master volume is the one on top. But right underneath mic echo, you push that, and all the options come right up. Radio, auxiliary, SD, USB, and Bluetooth. So this is a pretty good app. It's very, very simple. Anybody can understand it. But it has one feature on it that I really, really like. And this goes back to the power. Look right up here in this corner. Right there, if we can see it, you'll notice it has a battery indicator light. I've got all bars right now. That is not for the phone or the app. Well, wouldn't be for the app, but it's not for the phone. It's for this. It tells you how much power it has left. So if you're using this outside at a party, whatever, you can look at your app without having to take a look at the back of the speaker. You can just look at the app. Oh, crap, I got to plug this thing in. That's really, really nice. I like that. So there are a lot of features in this this app that we have, and this thing right here. There's one other thing that I wanted to show you. When I do trivia and I have this, I really don't want the light on. So I'm going to go to lights. And it gives you three choices, really. One is color cycle. And you'll notice if you've been watching the speaker, it will turn different colors. See, it'll cycle through all these different colors that it has. Now, if you hit color beat, and let's turn the radio back on. you'll notice that, all right, there's enough. You get the idea.
Pairing.
The colors will go to the beat of whatever you have, whether it's music or if you're talking or whatever. That's kind of cool, but at some places I don't want that. So the best button on here for that is this top one right there. You can just turn the light off. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm going to turn it on because it gives us something to look at other than me. So there, that's some things that I found out about it. You can mount it on a stand. You can use the app. That is the correct app to use. And this thing weighs hardly anything. I mean, it's like 20 pounds. I said it last time on the last video. I can't remember, but it's not bad at all. And it does have wheels and a handle on it, so you can drag it around if you want to. I'm really impressed with this. I've actually used it in my home. Just turn the radio on while I'm going about my business and doing other things here. But the other thing I wanted to let everybody know about is what's happened with the whole situation of why I'm doing this in the first place. And please don't fast forward through this. Don't skip this, because it is kind of funny. I no longer am working at the restaurant I was working at. I already explained that in the last video. So I went from making that income plus the income that I have from doing trivia. So I went from like $600 or $700 a week down to like $300 a week. And I was getting ready to do trivia last night at the very first time at a wonderful place called Yoshi. Well, I get a phone call about 2 hours before I'm supposed to go there. And they said the power's out. They don't expect the power to be back for a couple of days. So no trivia. And they said, we can schedule it for another time. I said, great. How about next week? They said, no, that's Christmas. All right. Week after that. No, that's New Year's Day. And you know how people are New Year's Eve. So nobody's going to want to go to trivia New Year's Day. So that was kind of hard to take, but you know, that's what happens. So then I got to thinking about the other restaurant that I'm supposed to go to, Mad Cat and Company in Brewer, same town, right down the road. They don't have any power either. It's another day. It's about 24 hours since then, and they still don't have power, which means tomorrow I'm supposed to do trivia there. That's probably not going to happen either. So now I've gone from $700, say $600 to $300 to $0 this week. So that is really hard to take. The other thing is the devastation that's happened around here. And the reason why we don't have any power is a lot of places in the United States, especially on the East Coast, they don't have any power. And there was horrible, horrible winds. We had a storm. It was rainstorm. You know, it's December, and it was December 18th when it started. It's a rainstorm, but it was warm. But the winds here were up to, I don't know, I think we had peaks like 50, 60 miles an hour. It was horrible. I could be wrong about that. You don't have to fact check me, but they were extremely hard. And yeah, and look at this over here. This is that's my neighbor. It looks like just a big pile of dirt, but that's an uprooted tree right beside their house. One of my other neighbors wasn't quite so lucky. He lives 2 doors down, and he had not one, but 2 trees fall on his car. Luckily for me, nothing fell on my house, just a few little branches. Nothing fell on my cars. Nothing fell on the shed. I'm in pretty good shape as far as that's concerned. And the strange thing that happened, I have power. I lost it for about 15 minutes, but the people across the street don't. And all the people that live across the street here in the trailer hood, they don't have power. They haven't had power for almost a day. I'm hoping that gets restored really, really quickly for them. But I'm just really fortunate that on top of everything else, I didn't lose the power, so I can still function, and I still have heat, and that's a really good thing. So that's why, that's the other reason. The other reason. I don't know where that's from. That's the other reason why I did this video, is to let you know that, yeah, we will be back. I will be doing trivia again. Hopefully everything will work out all right. We'll get the power back here and we'll be able to play tomorrow. I don't think we will. But next week is a whole brand new week, and tomorrow's a brand new day. And I've got to get busy looking for another job very quickly. But in the meantime, if you want to help me out, I feel like I'm one of those guys on the street corner, right, with a sign. But I do have, and a lot of people do this, I do have a coffee page, and what the coffee page is, if you click on the link in the description, it says my coffee page. It gives you an opportunity to see what we're doing, because you can see the latest videos. There are some photographs on there, some projects that I did in the past. I'm going to update it and put some more stuff on there. And there's a place where you can actually buy me a cup of coffee. Isn't that nice? I had to pay for this one, but I got it. But if you want to do that, a couple of bucks, it helps the channel, and I sure do appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Words, hard sometimes. But yeah, my coffee, link in the description, and that should take care of that. So thank you so much for checking this out. That's my quick update on the, what is it called? Power Glow 300. And I just wanted to get that out there. So thank you very much. I hope you're safe. I hope you have power. And I'll see you back here in the trailer hood next time. For the Old Guy Network, I am the Old Guy. And I'm out.